if you want to see me open this jewelry jar, and keep on watching. Hi everyone, this is Barbara. Welcome to my channel, Picky Chick. Today I am going to open this jewelry jar that I purchased in the summer of 2019. It is now March 2020, so I've had this for about 8 or 9 months. I paid $25.25 for it. If you can see the price tag right there. I typically have a 20% off coupon, so I probably paid about $20 for this jewelry jar. Before we get started with this jewelry jar, just want to ask for a thumbs up for this video if you enjoy this kind of content, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started with opening this jar. And we're all set to open the jar. Got a couple of my favorite tools. Sunshine polishing cloths are great for polishing any kind of metal. Got a magnet to test for precious metals. Of course, we have a jeweler's loop here for magnifying. Have a ring mandrel to test or to size rings if we have any rings, and a diamond tester. This one's called Diamond Selector 2. Only costs 17 bucks. Love having this around during unjarrings and unboxings. And all of these tools can be found down below in the description box if you're interested in checking them out. Now it's time to open the jar. And there we are, we're all empty. Let's push this stuff out of the way. And let's see what we have here. This is a really pretty earring. Love the colors in this. No mark on that. Let's see if there might be a match. Put that aside. Here are a couple more earrings. It looks like a pretty dangle with crystals and a post. Let's put those aside. This is a pair of bangles connected by a chain with a little pyramid piece, and it does have a name in there. Victoria's Secret. Actually are pretty. They don't look like they have any scratches on them, so I will put these aside, possibly to sell on eBay. Here's a necklace with an arrowhead, like a raw, almost like a raw stone. Maybe it's agate, I'm not sure, but it's raw, meaning it's not polished. So that's kind of cool. And here are the beads that look like they're knotted, and combined with that, that's actually very pretty. I'm guessing these are some sort of agate also. They feel very cold. So I kind of like that combo. That's a very pretty combination. So a couple of watches. Here's one of them. This doesn't look like it has a name on it. It's pretty. It's got one of those rubbery bands on it, and it looks like it's not running, so it may just need a battery. And the back just says plastic bezel, stainless steel. So I may put that in a lot of watches that I have, and I may sell the whole lot together. There's another watch in here. Here it is. Oh, look at this. This is a Brighton. This is really pretty. This is not running either. The band looks in pretty rough shape, but the face and the other hardware looks like it's in really good shape. Brighton Somerset. So that just might need a battery. This is actually very pretty, of course, except for the band. Even the buckle is pretty. This is kind of a cool necklace here. It's a bit discolored, It looks like it was gold tone, but it's kind of turning coppery. But I love the pendant. The pendant looks like it's all crystals. Let's see, is that a missing crystal there? I believe so. Unfortunately, there is one missing right there. But it's still pretty cool. I like that pendant. And this almost feels like a slinky. It's very different. No make or mark on it or anything. Just probably this one will end up in a craft lot. Here's a really pretty bangle bracelet. It's two-toned, silver and gold. This is reminding me of, is it John Hardy that I'm trying to think of? It reminds me of John Hardy, and I don't really see any kind of jewelry marks, so I think it's just a replica. But it is pretty. Here's a necklace that's kind of cool. It's sort of an industrial look. As you can see, there's like a donut with a abstract little twisty charm here. And I'd say this piece here is glass. And these beads, these feel like glass, I think, also. And I believe these could be polymer. But check this out. Oh no, is this handmade, or it has a tag on it? Let's see what this tag says. This tag says Tresca, so I'll have to look that up. I'm not familiar with Tresca. Interesting. But this is a very unique artsy piece. I like this. And I found a pair of matched earrings there. They're kind of cool. Ooh, wants to roll away. I like the red and the black bead there, and it's matched up with another black topper bead. Those are pretty. And here's another pair of matched earrings here. These are a small chandelier type of earring, and the colors are very spring-like colors. I do like the combination of these two colors. Now this is a very pretty design, but it's losing color, and I don't know if the camera picks up on that, but this was supposed to be gold tone, and there are varying degrees of fading on this. I could see where a crafter could repurpose some of these components though, maybe paint some of these metal hammered pieces and then use these little crystal spacers here. It's pretty cool. But it is going to end up in a craft lot. It's just, I like the original design if it didn't have so much wear. Very cool. Well, this just caught my eye. This is a gorgeous dragonfly brooch. And I can see there's a stamp on there. I'm thinking 925, but we will take a closer look. And has a turquoise cabochon set in there. Isn't that pretty? And you can see where it does say 925. So this is sterling silver. We'll put that down and just also put the magnet to it to show that it is not attracted to the magnet. So I think this is an authentic sterling silver brooch, and it's beautiful. Love this. I'm going to take a minute and demonstrate how this sunshine polishing cloth cleans this jewelry up so well. Now I'm hoping you can see that. This is the side I polished, and it was discolored when I started. And this is the side I didn't polish, and I did run the rag over, or the cloth over his little tail too. So that's pretty cool. This is a beautiful piece. Here's a pretty groovy necklace. Very reminiscent of 60s and 70s, a neon orange pendant. Very cool. It is definitely a costume piece. Just a fun little fashion necklace. Here's a piece that caught my eye. It's definitely a costume piece, a pocket watch here. It does open up, and it's very lightweight, but it's fun. Of course, it's not running. It might just need a battery. No name or anything on that. It's a fun piece. And what jewelry jar or jewelry box would be complete without a few stretchies? This is a stretchy bracelet. It's actually very pretty. I like the colors. The beads actually feel plastic though, but it's got some pretty spacer beads in it. Next is this peach charm bracelet, which is a stretchy. That's pretty. Here's a seed bead stretchy necklace, which I have never seen before as far as a necklace. And these are hematite beads. They're magnetic. And there's a set of 3. So that's my stretchy pile for now. And I just found the match to that earring that we saw earlier. I like these so much, I think I may just keep them. You might see me wearing these in one of my future videos. I love the colors. Here's a really fun pair of earrings. I don't know if someone crafted these or not, but this is actually feels like a faux fur animal print, and then someone affixed some crystals on the front. It's just a plain earring, but they're fun. This ring was part of the jar. As you can see, there is a stone that fell out. Not sure what that stone would be. I like the design of the band, and I see something printed inside. Let's go in closer. As you can see, it says 14 karat gold in there. Wow, I am quite happy with that. Too bad there's a missing stone, but I think I can live with that. I'm definitely going to put this aside and try to get it weighed and see what we have here with this gold ring. Here's a necklace on a tan cotton cord. It's got a wooden bead here, very simple, but I think this pendant is pretty interesting. It looks like a mother of pearl, and for some reason this reminds me of a whistle, like the shape of a whistle. But this is going to go in a craft lot, but I think this pendant is pretty cool and can be repurposed by some creative crafter out there. It's kind of neat. Here is a gold tone cross necklace. It feels pretty lightweight. Let's take the magnet to it and see what happens. Yep. All right, the chain is definitely not gold, since the magnet is attracted to it. Now what about the charm? Well, yeah, the charm is definitely attaching itself to the magnet. So this is a fashion piece. Here's a really interesting piece. It's kind of hard to get it to lay right for you guys, but it's a multi-strand. I think it could be vintage. The way it's made, look at these components here. They're leaves, as you can see, and then it has this vintagey hook here that would attach to this little extender of pearls. But it's multi-strand, as you can see. It just needs to get a little bit detangled. It's kind of dirty. In fact, as I'm looking closer, some of these pearls are peeling. So in its day, it was pretty. If it were worth fixing, I would fix it. That would be an easy fix right there to connect these two pieces here. But this is a pretty rough piece. I'm going to include that in my craft lot. But a cool piece nonetheless. Another stretchy, not much to say about that. Looks like they're little owls. That's kind of cute. They're going in the craft lot. This was in the jar. I don't know if it was a pendant to a necklace or what it was, but I think the bead is really pretty. It feels like a real stone of some sort. And that might be silver on there. So interesting. Really pretty. That would definitely be a nice pendant on a necklace. Then I have this piece here. This is a snake chain. It looks like it has a tag. We will definitely take a look at what that tag says. I'm hoping it's sterling silver. Let's see. That says India. My fingers have gotten dirty from handling this jewelry. All right, let's take the magnet to it. It is not sticking. I'm pretty sure that that is sterling, and as I pointed out in my previous videos, you could have a sterling piece, but if it has a clasp on it or a lobster clasp, there's a little spring mechanism in there that would cause it to stick to the magnet. So I'm still pretty sure that this is sterling silver. I'm going to test it after the video, and I'm going to put on the screen right here whether or not it has tested for sterling. Look at that. I just attached the previous bead pendant onto the necklace we just saw. That could be pretty, wouldn't it? Might have to polish that silver up. I did just take a minute and I polished this little pendant up where the silver is. Look at that. That's pretty together. Okay, enough attention on you, Mr. Purple Pendant. This necklace is pretty darn cool, I think. This is very industrial looking. I like it a lot. This might be handmade. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm going to take a closer look at the end here. The way this is made, it looks like it's handmade. Be an easy fix here just to put a jump ring or split ring there so that you'd have a place to attach the lobster clasp to. But really interesting beads. And I like these little square pendant beads. It's kind of got an industrial or maybe even a tribal look to it. So this is kind of cool. And why don't we just run the magnet over. Now this is not sticking to the magnet, but there's something about the feel of these. I think they might be pewter components, which would not be sticking to the magnet. Very interesting. Here is a costume piece. These components are plastic. I always love this color combination though. It's just a plastic pendant. Really lightweight everything. I mean the pin, the chain, the components, everything's plastic. This is going to go into the craft pile. Oh, and there was only one earring that went with that. Next is another really cute little costume fashion piece. It's got beads that are, some of them are feeling plastic, but some of them are feeling like they're stone. And as you can see, it's got a nautical theme on these charms. Sand dollar, shells. I don't know if that's a starfish. I think it is. So that's going to go in the craft lot, but it's still cute. There's a little gold tone, antique gold tone pin with little coin charms on it. That's different. It's definitely a costume piece again, but very different. Here is what I believe to be a vintage necklace. Look at the very pretty iridescent crystals in there. Now it is feeling pretty lightweight, but the way it's made with this closure here, it's got a hook closure. I think it is vintage. I cannot find any name on it. But I love these crystals, and I like the design of this piece. Too bad we haven't been able to test anything for diamonds so far. I'm pretty certain those aren't diamonds. If you get a chance, I'm going to link a video. I recently found diamonds in one of these boxes and jars. I'm going to link the video right around there. And when you get a chance, take a look at that video. It's really exciting to find diamonds in these kinds of lots. Here are 3 necklaces, all super lightweight. So I thought I'd put them all together. This one's tangled up. None of them have names on it, but boy, were they tangled up. Took me a while to untangle just to get them displayed here. But these are all end up in my craft lot. And here's a group of 3 bracelets, all going in the craft lot. You can see that there are stones missing from this one. There's no name on this either. This looks like an Alex and Annie replica, maybe you'd say. The charms on here are turning. The coolest charm on here is this little crystal. It feels real, and I love the iridescence of it. But I am going to be putting this in the craft lot. And finally, this is a pair of bangles with cubed charms on them, and they're already kind of bent up. And again, that's going in the craft lot. Look at this beautiful bracelet. It is a stretchy, but I am certain that these are amethyst beads on here, and the silver components very well may be sterling silver. Now initially here I'm going to put the magnet on them, and they do not seem to have an attraction to the magnet. And let's take a closer look here. I am going to give this a test with all of these pieces here and see if they did test for sterling silver. And I'll definitely put on the screen whether it was a test that proved them to be sterling silver or not. But look at those beads and look at those silver spacers and bead caps. This is so pretty. I love this bracelet. Oh, look at this, another dragonfly. First one was a brooch. This is pretty. This is a pendant. I'm looking for a mark. So far I don't see one. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a mark right there? I'm going to check closer. Ah, fiddlesticks, it's not. Oh well. Let's put this down and check to see if the magnet is drawn to it. Let's see what the magnet wants to do with this. I will definitely have to test this. I will do so after the video. My paper's getting dirty. Oh well, I guess you'll have that. Check out this ring. Now it's just a costume piece, but it's really pretty. It's got a seed bead base to it. It feels like it's maybe the seed beads are glued onto, it almost feels like leather, and then somebody glued this ring base to it. But I really like the design of this ring. It's really pretty. It's just an adjustable ring. But I like unique things like this. Couple more costume fashion pieces here. This is a necklace from Claire's. Has these little studs on it. This is a plastic cord here. So that's going to go in my craft lot. Next is this necklace, which looks like it was supposed to be gold, but the chain is turning silver, so it's fading. And it's got this little charm on it, really pretty, the pendant. It is marked Express, but like I said, it's pretty much seen better days, and it's going to go in the craft lot. And I just thought this was pretty for a little fashion costume piece. I always like this color combination. So it's got sort of that Victorian feel to it. Real cute little necklace, and that is going to go in my craft lot as well. I think that pendant could be used for something fun. Check this little cuff out. This is really interesting. It is bent up a little bit, and I think that can be an easy fix. I can get that back into shape. But this looks like copper and I think turquoise stones in there. I am going to get my sunshine polishing cloth here, and I'm just going to take a little section and see what yeah, this is copper. This comes right off. I'm going to do half of it. Well, this is definitely copper. I didn't want to take too much of the patina off because some people actually like the patina. But this is the side I just polished. And you can see the difference between the side I just polished and this part that I didn't. But this is a very cool little bangle here. And yeah, I think this is a neat little piece in this jar. And here are several earrings. Most of them are onesies. There are a couple of pairs here. These are definitely not precious metal. I did the whole magnet test with all of them. And this is all going to go into my craft lot of jewelry. And this is the very last of the jewelry jar unjarring. I've got a pair of earrings here that I am pretty certain are sterling silver. The magnet does not stick to them. I will tell you on the screen right now if this pair of earrings is sterling silver. Another hope I have is that these two earrings may be gold because they are not sticking to the magnet. Well, now I'm not quite sure about this hoop, this plain hoop. So I'll put it on the screen. Gold number 1 and gold number 2, whether or not it tested as gold. I think this ear wire and the components on this pearl drop earring could be sterling silver. I will let you know on the screen right here if they tested as sterling silver. And the same with this single piece here. I couldn't find, oh wait a minute, there is a mark on that. Hold on one second. False alarm, there was no mark on that. And as I was saying that I'm going to also test this piece right here and let you know right now if it was sterling silver. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments section if you thought this jar was a good one for $20. Also, did you have a favorite piece or 2 or 3 that you like from the jar? Leave me some comments down below in the comments section. I always love hearing from you guys. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and if you have not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks for coming in for another video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.